Someone gave up their seat for me on the packed train, and I'm thinking, damn, do I really look that bad? Like my face is announcing I'm about to vanish, like I'm wearing a sign that says I'm done with today. I didn't ask for it, didn't expect the kindness. Just stood there looking like a ghost in the morning crowd, and this stranger, they just got up and left. Like my exhaustion was contagious or something. It hit me then, I must look like I'm falling apart, like tomorrow's already written all over my face. And suddenly I'm sitting while everyone else stands, staring at my own reflection in the window glass. What does my face look like these days anyway? When I become so transparent about my breakdown? I used to hide it better, play the normal game, but now strangers can just see right through. I looked around at the other tired souls, all of us pressed together like sardines in a tin, but nobody else got offered a seat. Just me, the one who looked like they'd give up. The guy who gave it up, he didn't say nothing, just stood there commuting like it was no big deal. But we both knew what that gesture meant. You look like you're barely hanging on, take my spot. I'm sitting now in someone else's mercy, surrounded by people who can see I'm breaking. Like my exhaustion's become my most honest feature. The one thing about me that's completely real. The seat feels heavy, like accepting defeat, like admitting, yeah, I'm not doing okay. Like showing up for work isn't enough anymore. I gotta look like I'm dying just to get a break. But maybe that's the truth I've been hiding. Maybe my face finally caught up with my soul. Maybe everyone can see now what I've known all along, that I'm running on fumes and prayers in spite. Empty seat, they saw it clear. Deadline written on my face. Can't light it anymore, just disappear. I look like a ghost on a midnight train tomorrow, written in the lines of my face. They can see right through my tired disguise. How much longer till I just fade away? I look like a ghost on a midnight train tomorrow, written in the lines of my face. They can see right through my tired disguise. How much longer till I just fade away? I wonder how long I've been looking like this. Walking around, I've been already gone. And this is just the first time someone really noticed. First time someone cared enough to give their seat. Maybe I'm dying faster now, or maybe I've been dying slow, and it's finally becoming visible on the outside. All those late nights and early mornings finally catching up, showing themselves in the mirror and the window glass. The person next to me, they knew something, saw past whatever I was trying to project, recognized the look of someone barely surviving, and decided to do something kind about it. I took the seat cause my body gave up first, before my mind could put up a fight. Cause sometimes the kindness of strangers is all that keeps you from completely falling apart. And maybe that's okay, maybe it's honest to be transparent about how much this is killing me. To let my face tell the truth, my words won't. To stop pretending I'm fine when I'm clearly not. I'm sitting here with people who can see right through, who understand that silence sometimes says more. That some breakdowns don't need words to be recognized. They just need one seat and a stranger's mercy. Yeah. I look like a ghost on a midnight train tomorrow, written in the lines of my face. They can see right through my tired disguise. How much longer till I just fade away? I look like a ghost on a midnight train tomorrow, written in the lines of my face. They can see right through my tired disguise. How much longer till I just fade away? Tired reflection in the window in their eyes. Can't hide what I'm becoming, just disappear into the night. to the next person who looks like they're about to vanish. To leave the office, arise before I do. Shows up early like an overeager employee. Clocks in before my body even reaches the door. Has already written the resignation letter in my head. I'm still on the train, still in bed, still sleeping. But the escape artist inside me is already there. Pacing the parking lot, checking the clock, counting down the hours before I can finally leave. The cruel part, I can't afford to quit. Can't afford the luxury of breaking down. So I show up every morning like a robot that learned to smile, while my mind's already packed and heading home. My co-workers don't know that I'm gone by 9:05, that I'm watching the clock like it owes me money, that every minute here feels like time I'm stealing from the person I actually am when I'm free. There's a paradox living inside me. One part wants to build something real, but the other's got one foot out the door. Already packed, already gone, already free. The system's designed to make us desperate, keep us chained by our own survival. Make sure we need this job more than we need sleep, so we'll never have the courage to leave. Desire leaves facts, body arrives late, already gone, can't escape this fate. The desire to leave arrives before I do. My escape plan shows up before my body, already gone by the time I arrive. Wanting to leave more than wanting to stay. I wonder if everyone's like these days, running on fumes and the promise of quitting time. Living for 5 o'clock like it's their religion, praying to the clock like it's their only God. But I'm learning that the desire to leave is honest. It's the most truthful part of me that exists. Everything else is just performance and habit, but that escape plan, that's pure unfiltered truth. Tomorrow I'll do it all again. My desire will clock in before I do. I'll arrive too late for my own life, and leave too early to actually live. But maybe one day the desire wins. Maybe one day I don't come back. Maybe that's the moment I finally become free and stop pretending this is where I wanna be. Maybe that's the closest thing to rebellion we get in this grinding daily hell we call a career. Just one part of us standing up and disappearing clear, while the rest of us stay chained and living in fear. I remember this as proof that some part of me is still alive. That desire to leave is what keeps me sane, and humanity survives on the 5 o'clock line, where we're all just waiting to escape the pain. Desire to leave arise before I do. My escape plan shows up before my body, already gone by the time I arrive. Wanting to leave more than wanting to stay. Desire leaves first, I arrive late, already gone, can't fight this way. The clock keeps moving and I'm still here, finally admitting that I'm not and do it all again. My desire already packing its bags, waiting for me to catch up, waiting for the day I finally leave.
Every morning I look in the mirror and beg, please don't let me quit today. Please give me the strength to hold back. Please let me make it through another day without burning it all down. It's become my morning ritual, my desperate prayer. Hands clasped in front of the bathroom sink, asking for the willpower to not destroy everything. Asking for one more day of pretending this is bearable. Oh. The resignation letters written in my head, perfected over 1,000 mornings. I know exactly what I'd say, how I'd leave. The only question is whether today's the day I actually do it. So I'm negotiating with myself every sunrise, bargaining for just one more day, trading my sanity for another paycheck, making deals with a version of me that's already packed. Some mornings I almost don't make it. The resignation letter almost leaves my lips. Almost becomes something more than fantasy. Almost becomes the truth instead of But then I think about the bills, the people depending, and I swallow the words back down. Shove them deeper, bury them harder, pray harder that tomorrow I'll still have this strength. Don't quit today, hold it in, survive once more. Try again. Let me not submit my resignation today. Every morning begging myself to stay. The prayer that keeps me coming back. The negotiation that keeps me from leaving. I wonder how many people are doing this, looking in mirrors every morning, begging themselves to stay, negotiating with their own breaking points, praying for the strength to keep living a lie. How many of us are one bad day away from actually doing what we fantasize about? How many resignations are being held back by sheer force of will? How many of us are seconds away from freedom? So I've made my deal with the morning. I'll show up if the morning lets me not quit. Ooh, I'll pretend if the mirror gives me permission. I'll survive if the prayer is answered just one more time. Somehow it works, day after day. The negotiation holds, the deal stays, the deal stays. Yeah, the prayer gets answered with silence that sounds like a yes. And I make it through another rotation. Or maybe that's the closest thing to survival we get in this grinding daily hell we call employment. Just one person talking to themselves in the mirror, and somehow finding the strength to go back again. I remember this is proof that I'm still fighting. Some part of me hasn't completely given up. Ooh, that my prayers to the mirror still work sometimes, and humanity survives on one more day. Please let me not submit my resignation today. Every morning begging myself to stay, the prayer that keeps me coming back, the negotiation that keeps me from leaving. Don't quit today, hold it in, survive once more. This is the win. The mirror keeps showing me the same tired face, finally admit that I'm not alright. Tomorrow I'll look in the mirror again and pray the same desperate prayer. Please don't let me quit today. Please let me survive another day.
I caught my reflection in the subway door today, and I didn't recognize myself. There was a creature staring back, hollow-eyed and desperate, a raccoon that hadn't eaten in 3 days. The eyes were sunken, the skin was gray. There was a desperation in the face that scared me. Like I've been scavenging through life's trash, looking for scraps of meaning to survive. Oh, when did I become this thing, this desperate animal, just trying to make it through the night? This creature who's forgotten what it feels like to be full, who's learned to survive on the bare minimum. The other passengers probably see it too, the haunted look that says I'm not quite human anymore. Yeah. That wild-eyed expression of someone hunting for survival, that skeletal frame of someone who's been starving for years. 3 days is how long it's been since I felt okay. 3 days since I had something real to eat. 3 days since I slept without nightmares. 3 days of being this starving animal. Yeah. But really it's been 3 years, hasn't it? 3 years of surviving on scraps and rat poison. 3 years of looking like I'm barely hanging on. 3 years of being this raccoon in a human suit. Starving animal, human disguise, raccoon eyes, survival's price. I look like a starving raccoon in the subway window, hollow-eyed and desperate for scraps. 3 days without feeling alive, years of surviving instead of living. The raccoon doesn't know it looks like that, doesn't see its own desperation reflected back. But I do, and it's terrifying to see myself as I actually am instead of how I pretend to be. This is what exhaustion looks like, what happens when you trade your humanity for survival. Hey. The face of
someone who's been eating from dumpsters and calling it ambition. Maybe everyone on the subway is a starving animal. Maybe we're all just raccoons pretending to be people, scavenging through the city for scraps of meaning, fighting with each other for the garbage of existence. Yeah. I wonder if the person next to me sees it too, if they recognize themselves in my reflection, if they're also shocked by their own appearance, if they're also 3 days away from giving up. Maybe that's the truth we're all hiding, that under the clothes and the makeup and the lies, we're all just animals searching for enough to survive. Just raccoons in business clothes, pretending to have it together. Yeah. I made peace with looking like this now, with the hollow eyes and the desperate expression. Ooh. With the reality that this is what I've become, with the fact that I'm not human anymore, just surviving. Ooh, but like a starving raccoon in the subway window, hollow-eyed and desperate for scraps. 3 days without feeling alive, years of surviving instead of living. Starving raccoon in the subway window, hollow-eyed and desperate for scraps. 3 days without feeling alive, years of surviving instead of living. Raccoon eyes, starving face, human math, losing place. The train keeps moving and I'm still here, finally admitting that I'm not alright. The subway door closes and takes my reflection, but the raccoon stays with me. In the mirror, in the glass in my own eyes, a starving animal that used to be human.
Say the only cure for Monday blues is quitting. Just leave, just walk away, just burn it all down. But they don't talk about the after effects, the side effect called hunger that comes right after. I fantasize about it constantly, the liberation, handing in that letter, watching their faces, walking out with my head held high. I'm starving to death by Tuesday. Well, the cure is really low, it will work. The Monday sickness would disappear instantly, but it would be replaced by something worse. The slow ache of not being able to eat,
So I'm trapped between two kinds of suffering, the daily poison or the slow starvation, the slow death or the actual death. And somehow staying seems like the better option. The pills they offer aren't real. Therapy doesn't cure what a job does to you. The only medicine is leaving, but the prescription kills you in a different way. I know people who took it, who quit and were free. Free to starve in peace, free to wonder how they'll eat. Free from the office but imprisoned by survival. Trading one cage for another, a bigger, emptier one. Cure kills you. Freedom starves, stay or leave. Both paths hurt. Quitting is the only cure, but starvation is the side effect. Freedom that costs you everything. The medicine that heals kills you differently. Trapped between two kinds of dying. The cruelty of it is design. You're trapped between sickness and survival. Between dying slowly at work or dying fast at home. Between the job that destroys your soul or the freedom that destroys your body. So most of us stay swallowing the poison, because at least the poison comes with a paycheck. At least the suffering has a purpose. At least we're dying towards something instead of nothing. I've calculated it 1,000 times, how long I could survive without a paycheck. 3 months, 2, 1 if I'm lucky. Then what? Then the freedom becomes a death sentence. So I'm negotiating with my own suffering, deciding which kind of dying I prefer. The slow poison that pays bills or the quick starvation of freedom. Neither one is living, they're just different ways of not dying fast. Maybe the system's designed this way to make sure you can never actually escape, to make the cure worse than the disease, to trap you between impossible choices. So you stay because at least staying is sustainable. At least you can't keep poisoning yourself indefinitely. At least starvation isn't part of the equation. At least you get to pretend you're still alive. Quitting is the only cure, but starvation is the side effect. Freedom that costs you everything. The medicine that heals kills you differently. Trapped between two kinds of dying. Two kinds of dying. Cure is freedom, price is hunger. Stay alive, choose wrong answer. The clock keeps moving, and I'm still here. Finally admitting that I'm not alright. Monday's coming, and then I'm still here. Still sick, still poisoned, still trapped. Still knowing the cure exists and can't afford to take it. Still choosing starvation at work over freedom and hunger.
My earbuds are my shield on the commute, my invisible barrier against the world. The only thing keeping me from having to acknowledge that I'm standing shoulder to shoulder with thousands of strangers. Musical podcasts or silence, it doesn't matter. What matters is that I'm unreachable, that the earbud signal don't talk to me, that I've created a bubble of solitude in a sea of people. Without them, I'm vulnerable, exposed. Someone might try to make eye contact. Someone might ask for directions or spare change. Someone might try to remind me I'm human. So the earbuds stay in, my barrier stays up, my invisible wall between me and the rest of the world. The only social distancing device that actually works. The only thing keeping me isolated even when I'm surrounded. Everyone on the train has them. We're all the same, isolated together, disconnected in unison. Each of us in our own bubble, pretending the other doesn't exist. Modern social distancing without any disease. We've all agreed to this silent contract that earbuds mean do not disturb, that music is permission to ignore each other, that we can be alone in a crowd as long as we have something playing. Earbuds shield, distance kept, alone together, words unsaid. Earbuds are our only social distancing tool, invisible walls between us and everyone else. We're alone together, disconnected in unison. Music has permission to ignore. I wonder what it would be like without them. If I'd have to actually interact with people, if I'd have to be present in my own commute, if I'd have to remember that I'm not actually alone. But I don't wanna know. I prefer the music, prefer the barrier, prefer the isolation, prefer being completely alone even when I'm packed in a car with 50 other people. Maybe we all needed a pandemic to realize that we've been socially distancing forever, that earbuds were just a modern version of what we were already doing inside. The music just made it official, made it visible, made it acceptable to ignore each other completely, to exist in proximity without connection. So the earbuds stay in, the barrier holds, and we all pretend we're not here, that we're somewhere else with someone else, that we're not trapped together in this metal box. It's the only social distancing that works now, the only way to survive the commute, the only thing standing between sanity and breakdown. The earbuds that keep us sane by keeping us apart. Earbuds are our only social distancing tool, invisible walls between us and everyone else. We're alone together, disconnected in unison. Music has permission to ignore. Earbuds in, world out, isolated, no doubt. The train moves and we don't speak, finally admitting that I'm not alright. I'll keep them in until I die, keep the music playing forever, keep the barrier up and the world out, because that's the only way I know how to survive.
The alarm clock is nature's cruelest invention, a symphony composed by someone who hates humanity. Brutal, jarring, inelegant beyond measure, the opposite of every beautiful thing. It's not music, it's violence disguised as sound, an assault on consciousness masquerading as necessity. The most uncivilized way to jolt someone away, a wake-up call that's actually a wake-up scream. Beethoven's symphonies pale in comparison to the raw brutality of the morning alarm. Wagner never composed anything this aggressive. No orchestra could replicate this specific cruelty. It's designed to be unbearable, unignorable, to force you out of sleep like dragging a body. There's no grace in it, no artistry, just pure, unapologetic violence disguised as timing. Some mornings I swear I can hear the composers laugh, knowing they created the perfect torture device, something that plays on repeat until compliance, a musical hostage situation in your own bedroom. It doesn't fade in gently, doesn't ask politely. It attacks, it invades, it violates. The most elegant introduction to consciousness, the worst possible way to greet a new day. Alarm screams, wake up calls, violence starts, day so small. Morning alarm is the most inelegant symphony. No composer could create something this cruel. The sound of forced consciousness, the brutality of being awake. I've tried to appreciate it, tried to see its purpose, tried to reframe it as a necessary evil, but it's just evil. There's nothing necessary about it. It's the sound of the world saying wake up or suffer, and we all suffer through it anyway. Hit snooze, delay the inevitable, negotiate with the alarm for 5 more minutes, as if those 5 minutes will somehow make it better. Maybe that's the point, maybe it has to be ugly. Maybe we need the jarring to accept the day. Maybe gentle wouldn't work, wouldn't pull us from the dream. Maybe cruelty is the only language we understand. But it doesn't mean I have to like it, doesn't mean I can't resent it with my whole being, doesn't mean I can't recognize it for what it is. The most inelegant symphony ever composed. So I made peace with the violence Consciousness arrives announced by screaming that elegance has no place in the alarm clock. There's a dark poetry in it, I suppose, honesty about how we start our days. Not gently, not gracefully, just violently, just forced awake by the world's most honest sound. Oh, morning alarm is the most inelegant symphony. No composer could create something this cruel. The sound of forced consciousness, the brutality of being awake. Morning alarm is the most inelegant symphony. No composer could create something this cruel. The sound of forced consciousness, the brutality of being awake. Alarm screams, day begins. No elegance, just violence. The clock keeps ringing and I'm still here, finally admitting that I'm not alright. Tomorrow it will scream again, and I'll hit snooze like I always do, and negotiate for 5 more minutes of peace before the most inelegant symphony plays again. I used to dream about being rich enough to do nothing, just lay around and call it freedom. Money stacked high, responsibility stacked low. That was the dream, you know. But life's got a twisted sense of humor. Turns out being poor and jobless ain't a vacation. It's just starvation with extra steps. So here I am at work, playing pretend like I chose this. I can't afford to quit, can't afford to drink, can't afford the luxury of breaking down. So I show up every morning like a robot, cause the alternative is eating nothing. The rich folks get to sleep and travel, find themselves. Call it taking time off like it's noble somehow. But me, I'm just terrified of the pavement, cause that's where I'll end up if I stop pretending. There's a trap they don't tell you about. You need money to afford to not work, but you can't get money if you don't work. So you're stuck here playing this game forever. I fantasize about winning something, anything, just enough to say I'm done and mean it. But the odds are in my friend, and my odds of escaping are looking pretty thin. Dream about resting, reality says work, can't afford to leave. This is my curse. My dream was rich unemployment, now I'm just working poor and stuck. Can't afford to quit, can't afford to rest, trapped between survival and giving up. My dream was honest, simple and true. Get the cash, lose the stress, call it a life. But somewhere between the dream and the doing, reality slapped me and said, nope, get back to work. Now I'm working poor, stressed and empty, got just enough money to survive, not enough to live. It's a special kind of torture they don't mention when you're too tired to quit, too scared to stay. Maybe everyone's in this same boat. pretending they're choosing while drowning slow. We're all just rats on a wheel that never stops, running cause we're scared of what happens if we jump off. I've made peace with the compromise, I guess. Work to survive, survive to work some more. It's not the dream I had, but it beats starvation. So I'll take the lesser evil and call it life. Maybe the system's designed this way to make sure we can never actually escape, to make the cure worse than the disease, to trap us between impossible choices forever, forever. So here's to the dream that costs too much to achieve, to the unemployment that requires more money than I have, to the working poor who can't afford to stop, to the trap that's designed to feel like a choice. Survival and giving up. Dream deferred, work enslaved, poor and trapped, can't be saved. The clock keeps moving and I'm still here, finally admitting that I'm not alright. Back to the job that keeps me poor enough to need it. Back to the dream deferred indefinitely. Back to pretending this is what I wanted all along.
My boss just said, can we talk for a minute? And suddenly the world goes silent, like an executioner tapping me on the shoulder, like my last hour on earth just started counting down. That phrase is terrorism disguised as small talk, a death knell wrapped in professional courtesy. Because we all know what it means. Nothing good ever came after those 7 words. My heart's doing laps around my chest. My palms are suddenly sweating through my shirt. Did I mess something up? Did someone complain? Is this the conversation where everything changes? I follow them down the hallway like a prisoner. Every step feels heavier than the last. The office watches me go. They all know that this is the walk to the gallows. That this is the walk to the gallows. There's a special kind of torture in those 7 words, the way they hang in the air like a noose, the casual cruelty of the setup, making you wait for the verdict you already know is coming. I've learned to read the signs, the tone, the body language, the timing, but this one's different, this one's deliberate, this one's the executioner checking his words. Talk for a minute. Death knell rings, executioner calls. Oh, everything is. Bosses, can we talk for a minute? It's like the executioner calling. 7 words that change your entire world. The gallows are waiting in the next room, and I'm walking there knowing it's the end. I've sat in those chairs before, hands shaking, mouth dry.
something about performance fit, opportunity. But the first time is always the worst. The moment when you realize it's not a meeting. It's a firing, it's a demotion, it's something terrible, and there's nothing you can say to change it. Now when I hear those 7 words, I don't even bother asking what it's about. My brain's already preparing for the worst, already writing the resignation email in my head. Maybe that's what they want, the constant fear, the knowledge that those words could come any day. Keeps us compliant, keeps us scared, keeps us showing up even though we know it could end anytime. So I'm sitting in this office chair, waiting for the executioner to speak, knowing that whatever he says next, my life is about to change in ways I can't control. Maybe I'm paranoid, maybe this is nothing, maybe he just wants to talk about a project. But my heart doesn't believe that lie. My heart knows the sound of a death knell when it hears one. Bosses, can we talk for a minute? It's like the executioner calling. 7 words that change your entire world. The gallows are waiting in the next room, and I'm walking there knowing it's the end. Everything swings. The office falls silent and I'm sitting here, finally admitting that I'm not alright. Tomorrow I'll go back to work, waiting for those 7 words again. Living under the constant threat of the executioner's call that comes without a warning.
Our manager is remarkably consistent. At least I can say that much about him. Stupid yesterday, stupid today, and I'd bet money stupid tomorrow too. There's a beautiful predictability to it, like watching a broken clock that's broken in exactly the same way. Every single day he opens his mouth and confirms that yes, he's still as dumb as yesterday. I stop being surprised by the stupidity, stop waiting for a moment of clarity, stopped hoping he'll suddenly understand that he's literally the dumbest person in the room. But credit where it's due, I guess. At least we know exactly what to expect. At least the incompetence is reliable. At least we can plan around his inevitable fail. Yeah. He makes the same mistakes on repeat, like a broken record that nobody bothered to fix. Says the same dumb things in different meetings, like he thinks originality and stupidity makes it acceptable. And somehow he got promoted to management. Somehow he convinced someone he was competent. Must have been the dumbest interview panel ever assembled. Or maybe they just needed someone to fire later. Same stupidity, different
different day, nothing changes, same display. Our manager is consistently stupid. Yesterday and today and tomorrow too. The only reliable thing about him is that he'll be dumb no matter what. I've started keeping a running tally of the stupid things he says in a week, but I stopped counting after day 2, 'cause the number was too depressing to track. And the worst part is he has no idea, no clue that everyone's laughing at him. No awareness that his stupidity is the only reason we all still have jobs. Maybe that's the secret to management. Just be consistently, reliably dumb, and somehow people will respect the predictability, even if the person is absolutely brain dead. I've given up trying to make him understand, given up explaining things to him clearly, given up hoping he'll have a single original thought, 'cause that would require intelligence he doesn't possess. So here's to our manager's consistency, to his unwavering dedication to being stupid, to his reliable incompetence day after day, to the fact that we work for a moron. Maybe in some alternate universe he's actually competent and intelligent, but in this one he's just a monument to stupidity, a walking testament to how low the bar for management can be. Our manager is consistently stupid. Yesterday and today and tomorrow too. The only reliable thing about him is that he'll be dumb no matter what. Same stupidity, different day, nothing changes, that's our way. Stupidity, different day, nothing changes, that's our way. The office keeps moving and he's still there, finally admitting that I'm not alright. And tomorrow he'll say something dumb again, and I'll sit there pretending to listen, wondering how someone this stupid ever convinced anyone he was worth hiring. They call it collaboration, working together, building something greater than ourselves. But really it's just psychological warfare, with a prettier name and better PR. It's the art of making someone else do your work, while convincing them it was their idea. A masterclass in guilt manipulation, dressed up as teamwork and mutual respect. I've learned the techniques, perfected the craft of pawning off my responsibilities, with a smile and a casual hey
what do you think about this?
Knowing they'll do it cause they don't wanna seem lazy. It's a game of psychological chess where the pieces are deadlines and guilt, and the winner is whoever can convince someone else that the work was always theirs to do anyway. You start with flattery, butter them up. You're so good at this, I love your input. Then you slowly slide your work onto their desk until they're drowning in tasks they didn't sign up for. And the beautiful part is they can't complain, cause it's framed as a collaborative effort. Cause saying no will make them look like a team player, cause the guilt is already doing the work for you. Collaboration calls.
Work gets past, guilt weighs down, you own that line.
Collaboration is just psychological warfare. A masterclass in guilt and manipulation, making someone else do your work while they think it was their responsibility. I've been on both sides of this game, done the manipulated and been manipulated. And honestly, they're just as exhausting. Either way, you end up drowning in someone else's mess. The difference is when you're the one doing the work, at least you can pretend you chose to help. When you're the one passing it off, you have to live with knowing you're a coward. Maybe that's what modern work has become, just a series of psychological power plays, where collaboration means manipulation and teamwork means not getting stuck with the hard parts. I've given up pretending it's anything else, given up the fantasy of actual teamwork, given up believing people are honest when they say they want to work together. So here's to all the collaboration meetings where nothing gets decided and everything gets reassigned. Here's to the psychological warfare we call teamwork. Here's to the guilt that makes us complicit in our own destruction. Maybe in some other world, collaboration's real. Maybe somewhere people actually help each other. But in this office it's just a sophisticated kind of way to avoid responsibility while looking responsible. Collaboration is just psychological warfare. A masterclass in guilt and manipulation, making someone else do your work while they think it was their responsibility. Collaboration calls, work is past, guilt weighs down, trapped at last. The meeting ends and I'm left here, finally admitting that I'm not alright. Tomorrow there'll be another meeting, another round of psychological warfare, another chance to pass the buck, another game of manipulation we call Team Ray. There's a new kid in the office, fresh out of school, still believing in possibilities. And the scariest thing about him is that his eyes haven't learned to give up yet. I watch him during meetings, taking notes, actually thinking what he's learning matters, actually believing that hard work pays off, actually still possessing hope, which is the cruelest joke.
eyes are still clear, still bright. The shadows underneath from sleepless nights. No reflection of broken dreams, no evidence that the system will destroy him. And I'm jealous, God, I'm jealous of his innocent stupidity, of his naive belief that things will get better, of the fact that he hasn't learned the truth yet. Give him a few years and that light will fade. The madness will creep into his eyes slowly. First it'll be subtle, just a flicker of doubt. Then it'll become the only thing people see. He'll learn to pretend, to hide it better, to wear the mask so well that even he believes it. But eventually the madness will show, and he'll become just like the rest of us. His eyes still shine, mine are dark. Madness creeps, leaves its mark. The interns, I still don't have that madness, and that's the thing I'm most jealous of. That clarity, that hope, that innocence, that he'll lose the same way we all did. Ooh. I remember having eyes like that, back when I thought I could change the world, back when I didn't know that the system was designed to break you slowly, make you one of them. Now when I look in the mirror, I see a stranger staring back, someone who learned to accept the unacceptable, someone whose eyes have learned to give up. Part of me wants to warn him, to sit him down and explain what's coming, to tell him to run while he still can, to leave before the madness finds him. But I know he wouldn't listen, cause we never do when we're young and hopeful. Cause the truth sounds like jealousy from broken people, cause hope is a disease that only time can cure. So I watch him from my desk as the light slowly drains from his eyes, as the madness starts to creep in, as he becomes one of us finally. And maybe then I won't feel so alone. Maybe then I won't feel so jealous. Maybe then I'll have company in this madness that we all share. The interns, I still don't have that madness, and that's the thing I'm most jealous of. That clarity, that hope, that innocence, that he'll lose the same way we all did. His eyes still shine, mine are dark. Madness creeps, leaves its mark. The office keeps moving, and he's still here, finally learning what we all know. I watch him grow, and I know what's coming. The slow death of everything he believes in, the gradual replacement of hope with madness, until his eyes look just like mine. Just like
I pour a cup of coffee in the break room, and there's something familiar in the smell. Something bitter and broken and warm, like someone's tears mixed with instant beans. Maybe it's just the fluorescent lights, making everything taste a little more tragic. but I swear there's salt in this coffee, and regretting every sip I take. Who cried in here before me? Who stood at this exact counter, holding a cup they didn't want to drink, staring at nothing while their world fell apart? The coffee doesn't remember, the machine doesn't care, but something in the air remembers the desperation of everyone who stood here. There's probably 1,000 tears in this room, mixed into the walls, the floor, the air, from people who couldn't hold it together, who came here to fall apart privately. I recognize that smell because it's mine, my own tears from last Tuesday. Or was it last month? The days blend together in coffee scented despair. Coffee smells like tea, it's bitter and broken, salt in the cup, hope token. Coffee smells like tears, bitter and broken, salt in the cup, hope token. The break room coffee smells like someone's tears, like desperation brewed too strong, like the sadness we're supposed to hide, like we're all drowning in the same cup. Maybe that's why we drink it, why we come back to this fluorescent hell, to taste the collective grief of everyone who's ever worked in this building. It's cheaper than therapy, more accessible than actually dealing with it. Just drink the tears, smile at the meeting, pretend you didn't just taste someone's breakdown. I wonder who cried the hardest in here, who had the worst day that required this place, who stood exactly where I'm standing and decided not to come back. Maybe they're the smart ones, who recognized the taste, who understood what the coffee was telling them, to run before the tears became permanent. So I drink this coffee made of tears, mix someone else's sadness with mine, create a new flavor of desperation that tastes like everyone who's broken here. Maybe that's a real benefit, not the caffeine, not the warmth, but knowing that I'm not alone, that everyone's cried in this break room. The break room coffee smells like someone's tears, like desperation brewed too strong, like the sadness we're supposed to hide, like we're all drowning in the same cup. Coffee smells like tears, bitter brew, salt in a cup, me and you. The machine keeps running, and I'm still here, finally admitting that I'm not alright. Tomorrow I'll pour another cup and taste someone else's sadness, add my own tears to the mixture, and pretend it's just coffee.
My paycheck hits my account on Friday, and by Monday it's already gone. Must have traveled faster than the speed of light. Left nothing but a ghost in my bank account. I blink and it's disappeared. Rent takes half before I even see it. Bills take the rest while I'm not looking. And suddenly I'm broke again, wondering where it went. They say money can't kill you, but they've never seen a paycheck moving at lethal velocity. Lethal to dreams, lethal to hope, lethal to survival. Just touching it is dangerous, like radiation, like poison, like a weapon. It'll burn right through your hands, leave nothing but radiation, sickness and death. Ooh, I do the math and it doesn't add up. Work 40 hours, get paid for maybe 2. The rest goes to invisible forces, taxes and bills and the cost of existing. One paycheck is barely a bandage on the wound that is modern living. It stops the bleeding for a week, then you're hemorrhaging money again. Paycheck flies, money dies faster than light, no goodbyes. Woo. My paycheck disappears faster than light, a lethal weapon moving at impossible speed. Touch it and you're wounded, blink and it's gone forever. Ooh. I've started not looking at my account. Can't bear to watch the numbers disappear, like watching your life drain in real time. Helpless, powerless, completely broke. The speed is incomprehensible. One moment you're rich, the next you're poor. It's not a journey, it's a teleportation. From solvency to bankruptcy in milliseconds. Yeah, maybe that's the real superpower. Not money itself, but its ability to vanish, to move faster than perception, to leave you wondering if it ever existed. I've given up trying to catch it, given up trying to save any of it. It's like trying to grab smoke or hold on to water with your bare hands. So I work and I earn and it's gone, the cycle that repeats every month. A cosmic joke about the futility of labor, a reminder that money is just an illusion. Maybe that's the point of capitalism, to make us feel rich for 5 seconds, then snatch it away before we can spend it on anything that actually matters. Ooh. My paycheck disappears faster than light, a lethal weapon moving at impossible speed. Touch it and you're wounded, blink and it's gone forever. Paycheck flies, money dies faster than light, no goodbyes. The account shows 0 and I'm still here, finally admitting that I'm not alright. Next Friday another paycheck arrives, moving at lethal velocity through my life. Gone before I can even acknowledge it. A cosmic speed that defies all fear.
truth, mathematical proof of reality. But my bank account's numbers are liars. They mock me every time I check. That number staring back at me is a reflection of my failure. A cold hard truth dressed in digits, laughing at my life choices. 347 that's what my hard work buys me. After rent, after bills, after survival, all that's left is a cruel joke. The number grows and shrinks like a heartbeat, alive but barely gasping for air. Never enough to breathe easy, just enough to keep me coming back. I try not to look, but I can't help it. Check it like a compulsion or ritual, hoping somehow the number will be different, that somehow I'll be less poor than yesterday. But it never changes, it's consistent in its insufficiency and its cruelty. A number that represents everything I'm not, everything I'll never be able to have. Numbers mock me, truth reveal. Account laughs, real deal. Numbers don't lie, but my bank account mocks me. Pure mathematics of my failure. Cold digits laughing at my life. A number that says I'm not enough. There's honesty in those numbers, a brutal transparency I can't escape. No excuses, no explanations, just the truth of how poor I am. And that's what makes it worse. Can't argue with mathematics, can't blame the system on a number, just have to accept the reality it represents. Maybe that's why I work so hard, chasing a number that'll make me feel human, believing that one day the digits will align and I'll finally be worth something. But the number keeps mocking me, stays the same, no matter how much I earn. Like it's designed to break me, to remind me of my permanent inadequacy. So I've learned to live with the mockery, accepted that the number is my truth. Stop fighting against mathematics, accepted that I'm exactly as broke as that number says. Maybe that's what growth looks like, learning to laugh at your own poverty, accepting the digits as your identity, finding peace in the number that defines you. Numbers don't lie, but my bank account mocks me. Pure mathematics of my failure. Cold digits laughing at my life. A number that says I'm not enough. So I've learned to live with the mockery, accepted that the number is my truth. Stop fighting against mathematics, accepted that I'm exactly as broke as that number says. Maybe that's what growth looks like, learning to laugh at your own poverty, accepting the digits as your identity, finding peace in the number that defines you. Numbers don't lie, but my bank account mocks me. Pure mathematics of my failure. Cold digits laughing at my life. A number that says finally accepted that the number is my truth. Stop fighting against mathematics, accepted that I'm exactly as broke as that number says. Maybe that's what growth looks like. Learning to laugh at your own poverty, accepting a digit as your identity, finding peace in the number that defines you. Numbers mock me, truth revealed, account laughs how I'm healed. The screen keeps showing zeros and I'm still here, finally admitting that I'm not alright. Tomorrow I'll check the number again, knowing it'll mock me just like today. Pure mathematics of my broken dreams, a number that never lies but always hurts. When I'm ready to quit, I open the app, scroll through my shopping cart like a photo album. All the things I can't afford but desperately want, a visual reminder of why I can't leave. There's a pair of shoes I've been eyeing, a jacket I saw 3 months ago. Things that cost money I don't have, things that keep me shackled to this desk. Yeah, best of my therapy, my own personal motivation. Cheaper than a psychiatrist, more effective than antidepressants. Just one look and suddenly work doesn't seem so bad when I remember all the things I'm working towards. The card is my anchor to reality, a list of reasons to keep showing up. Consumer therapy in its purest form, self-medication through capitalism. Hey, I had things I'll never buy, just to keep the fantasy alive, that someday I'll have enough money to actually purchase these dreams. Oh, but the card keeps growing, hopes and aspirations piling up, a monument to my financial inadequacy, proof that I want more than I'll ever have. Card keeps growing, dreams piling high, can't afford, don't know why. When I don't want to work, I look at my shopping cart. Financial therapy is a DIY project. Once I'll never satisfy, keeping me employed. Retail dreams that keep me enslaved. There's psychological genius in this system. Create desire, make it visible, make it unattainable, then watch people work themselves to death, chasing things they'll never have. And I'm complicit in my own exploitation, youth of my own once against myself, keeping myself in prison by the things I want but can't afford. Maybe that's the real reason I keep working. Not for survival, not for dignity, but for the possibility of acquiring things that don't actually matter. The card is my motivation and my prison, my hope and my hopelessness.
homelessness, a list of everything I'll never have, keeping me chained to a job I hate. So I'll keep adding to the cart, keep staring at days I can't buy, keep using retail therapy as motivation, keep working for dreams I'll never achieve. Maybe that's the saddest part, not that I'm poor, but that I know it, and I keep going anyway, fueled by wants instead of need. When I don't want to work, I look at my shopping cart. Financial therapy is a DIY project. Wants I'll never satisfy, keeping me employed. Retail dreams that keep me instead. When I don't want to work, I look at my shopping cart. Financial therapy is a DIY project. Once I'll never satisfy, keeping me employed. Retail dreams that keep me enslaved. Finally admitting that I'm not alright. Tomorrow I'll add more items to the cart, more reasons to keep working, more dreams I'll never afford, more chains to keep me enslaved. They told me my salary's frozen this year. Economic conditions, budget cuts, tough times. But somehow my stress levels keep rising, and my blood pressure gets a raise every single year. It's a peculiar kind of mathematics, where I lose money but gain health problems, where I stay the same but everything gets worse, where I'm stagnant but my body's working overtime. I went to the doctor and the numbers are climbing. 140 over 90, then 150. My body's inflation is way ahead of my paychecks, complete and utter stagnation. The irony isn't lost on me that they freeze my salary to save money, but spend it all on my stress-related illnesses. A broken system that breaks people systematically, while my paycheck stays the same. Everything else gets more expensive. Rent goes up, food costs more, but my salary's still frozen solid, and the stress keeps building, layer upon layer of injustice, until one day your body just gives up, and you're paying medical bills on a frozen salary. Salary frozen, pressure rising, heart pounding, system sizing. My salary's frozen, but my blood pressure rises every year. Economic benefits that cost me my health, they save on raises while I lose my mind. A trade that nobody agreed to. The math is simple when you think about it. Frozen salary times years of inflation equals slow death disguised as employment. A system designed to break you while saving money.
And I'm not alone in this mathematics. Millions of us doing the same equation. Bodies falling apart for frozen wages. Health declining while profits rise. Maybe this is what progress looks like. In a system where people are expendable, where you can freeze wages but not expectations, where stress is free and health is expensive. I've learned to accept the trade-off. Less money but more heart problems. Stagnant career but rising hypertension. A bargain struck without my consent. So here's to frozen salaries and rising blood pressure, to the inverse relationship between income and illness, to the economic model that profits from our suffering, to the year my paycheck stayed the same but my heart gave up. Maybe someday they'll raise my salary, but by then my blood pressure will be permanent, and the damage will already be done. A frozen wage and a broken body. Broken body. My salary's frozen, but my blood pressure rises every year. Economic benefits that cost me my health. They save on raises, will I lose my mind? A trade that nobody agreed to. Salary frozen, risk rising, heart pounding, I'm dying. The numbers keep climbing and I'm still here, finally admitting that I'm not alright. Next year the salary stays the same, but my blood pressure will climb even higher. A trade-off I never agreed to. A system that profits from my suffering. Capitalism forced me to work, left me no choice but compliance. So I'm taking my revenge, 1 hour of overtime at a time. They want 8 hours, I'll give them 9. Slowly bleeding their profits dry. Petty sabotage disguised as dedication, taking back what they stole from me. It's my way of fighting back against a system that owns my time. Either their own rules against them, exhausting myself to exhaust the machine. Every extra hour is a middle finger. Every late night is a small revolution. I'm not working harder, I'm working angrier, punishing the system through self-destruction. Whoa. They created this monster that demands everything, so I'm feeding it my life. Watch it choke on my sacrifice, watch it break under the weight of my compliance. The system feeds on our labor, so I'm force-feeding it myself. Overtime as a weapon, exhaustion as my final form of protest. Work overtime system bleeds revenge, serve my own speed. Capitalism forces me to work, I revenge with overtime. Every extra hour is defiance. revenge, destroying myself while destroying them. You get their own weapons against them, turning compliance into rebellion. But the joke's on me really, 'cause I'm the one getting hurt. They're still making profit while I'm destroying my own hell. Maybe that's the genius of capitalism, making us hurt ourselves while we hurt it, making us think we're fighting back when really we're just digging our own graves. But I keep doing it anyway, keep working overtime out of spite, keep exhausting myself to exhaust the system, keep believing this small revenge matters. So here's to my overtime rebellion, to my small acts of defiance, to the hours I give away in the name of revenge against the system. Maybe someday the system will break under the weight of our combined sacrifice. Or maybe we'll all just collapse first, and the system will keep moving on. Capitalism forces me to work, I revenge with overtime. Every extra hour is defined, slowly killing myself to kill the system, taking back what they stole through self-destruction. Work overtime, system bleeds, revenge served at what speed? The clock keeps ticking and I'm still here, finally admitting that I'm not alright. Tomorrow I'll work another overtime, tell myself it's revenge, tell myself it's worth it. Keep exhausting myself to exhaust the system, keep believing my small defiance matters.
I checked my bank account this morning, and suddenly the office felt warm. My coworkers started looking like family. My boss became a beacon of hope. It's a miracle that happens every month, when desperation meets reality. And I realize I need this job more than I hate it, so I pretend to love it instead. The number on the screen is so small that suddenly the company seems essential. My toxic team becomes my support system. My nightmare job becomes my lifeline. It's Stockholm Syndrome with direct deposit, where captives fall in love with their captors, 'cause they can't afford to leave, so they convince themselves it's love.
I tell myself the company values me, that my toxic boss actually cares, that this exploitative relationship is mutual, all because I need the money to survive.
Balance is my chains and my tether, keeps me compliant, keeps me grateful for a job that destroys me slowly, for wages that barely keep me alive.
Balance low,
Family feels close,
can't afford
and let it go. When I check my balance, the company suddenly feels like family. Poverty creates miracles of perspective. My prison becomes my home. My captors become my loved ones. There's genius in this system. Make people so desperate they'll love anything. Make them so broke they'll worship their bosses. Make them so afraid they'll call it loyalty. And I fall for it every single time. Check my balance and suddenly I'm grateful for the opportunity to be exploited, for the privilege of barely surviving. Maybe that's what family really is. People you can't afford to leave. People who hurt you but you stay anyway, 'cause the alternative is worse. So the company is my family, in the way a cage is a home, in the way a prison is a community, in the way desperation is love. So I'll keep checking my balance and falling back in love with my prison. Keep convincing myself this is family. Keep believing desperation is devotion. Maybe someday I'll have enough money to see clearly what this relationship is, to leave without fear of starvation. But until then, the company is my family. Suddenly feels like family. Poverty creates miracles of perspective. My prison becomes my home. My captors become my loved ones.
Balance low.
Family feels close.
Can't afford
what I need most.
the account shows nothing.
And I'm still here, finally admitting that I'm not alright. Next month I'll check again and fall in love with the company that's killing me. Call my captors family, 'cause I can't afford anything else. My salary doesn't tell you who I am. It's just a number someone decided I'm worth. But my spending habits tell the real story of who I am when nobody's watching. The money I earn is the definition, but the money I spend is mine. Every purchase a confession, every transaction a self-portrait. Ooh. I spend on things that numb the pain. Coffee, alcohol, retail therapy. Small purchases that add up to survival. Money spent on forgetting what I earned me. Sweaty spent on forgetting what I earned me. My credit card statement is my diary. Every charge a moment of weakness. Every subscription a band-aid. Every impulse buy a scream for help. You can judge me by my salary, call me successful or insufficient. But my spending reveals the truth, that
But I'm broken and trying to fix it with money. Money, honey. I spend on things I don't need to fill spaces in my soul. I spend what I don't have, because having nothing is worse than dead. Ooh. What I spend, truth revealed, confession paid, real deal. What I spend defines me better than what I heal. Ooh, what I spend, truth revealed, yeah, confession paid, real deal. What I spend defines me better than what I earn. Ooh, what I spend defines me better than what I earn. Ooh, what I spend defines me better than what I earn. Oh, what I spend defines me better than what I earn. Ooh, what I spend defines me better, rich, poor. What I spend defines me better than what I earn. My purchases are my autobiography. Every dollar tells a story. My spending is my honest self-portrait. My paycheck is what they think I'm worth, but my spending is what I know I'm worth. And the gap between them is where I live, in the space between expectation and reality. Hey, hey. I spend on comfy cause I'm uncomfortable, on distractions because I'm aware, on things because I'm nothing, on escape because I can't stay here. Maybe that's the most honest thing about me. Not my job, not my skills, not my achievements, but how I choose to spend the little I have. Where I put my money when I think nobody's watching. Yeah. Every subscription I forget to cancel, every food delivery I order out of despair, every drink I buy to feel something is a sentence in the autobiography of my broken soul. So read my bank statement if you wanna know me. Don't listen to my salary or my title. My spending patterns are my truth. My purchases are my confession. Hey, I am the sum of my impulses, the total of my small desperate acts. The person defined not by what I make, but by where I choose to spend it. Passion paid, how I'm here. What I spend defines me better than what I am. Oh, what I spend, truth revealed. Yeah, passion paid, how I'm here. What I spend defines me better than what I am. Ooh, the balance disappears and I'm still here. Ooh, finally admitting that I'm not alright. Tomorrow I'll spend again and reveal myself. Show the world who I really am. Through every purchase, every transaction, every desperate attempt to feel alive.